What up, mini mangoes? Welcome back to another episode. In Manchester United have just been taught a new lesson by Tottenham Hotspur, and they got thrashed at home 3-0. And Manchester United, how the mighty have fallen. Gone are the times where clubs are scared and intimidated by Old Trafford. In the new times, people actually look forward to going there or actually going there, playing on the front foot, playing brave and with courage. And that's exactly, I want to talk about Man United in a second, but let's get on Tottenham, because Tottenham showed exactly what you need to do when you go to a team like Old Trafford, because they were brave, they were courageous, they were very good structurally, they moved the ball extremely well, they moved the ball quickly. Remember, a ball moves quicker than a man. And Tottenham were brilliant yesterday, and they need their flowers, because they opened up, they sliced through Man United. Like Man United were 7-11. Now, I want to talk about Tottenham just very briefly before I get on to Man United, because taking off and away from Tottenham, they were simply superb. Now, what I like about what they did yesterday was their structure. I thought they were brave in their positioning. Now, if you look at Kulusevski, he was key yesterday because he attacked that right half space. Man United didn't know what to do with him. So pretty much in possession, Tottenham set up in the middle of the park with one sitting in two number 8s, and that was key to opening up Man United, because Maddison attacked that left half space, Kulusevski attacked that right half space, and you had Bentancur just picking up the pieces, just protecting that back line. Now, if you look at Bentancur's heat map, you can see him just screening that defence. If you look at Kulusevski, the majority is in that right half space. If you look at Maddison's, the majority is in that left half space. They give Man United something to think about, and Erik Ten Hag tactically didn't know how to cope. Now, let's get on to Manchester United and Erik Ten Hag, because, look, I would never, ever look for a manager to be sacked, but time is running out. How he's not done the basics of football 101 in the space of 3 years is fucking mind-blowing. There was no discipline, there was no structure, even off the ball. Like, you don't have to dominate games. There's going to be games where every team doesn't dominate unless you're Man City, but the basics, the fundamentals of football have to be there. Out of possession, Man United just made it easy for Tottenham. Tottenham had a field day out there. Man United were all over the shop. There was no structure, there was no pressing shape. Everyone was pressing as individuals. These are the basics of football. I didn't play at a high level, like nowhere near this elite level. But I played at a high enough level where tactics were implemented, and the basic tactics were to play in a partnership. Now, football is all based around partnerships and profiles. That's exactly what it is. One person presses, the other person screens or anticipates the next pass, and then he moves in and the other shadows the other. It works in tangents, and there was nothing about Man United that showed that. There was no discipline. There was no... They pretty much just got run around for the first half. They just run around like headless chickens. It was unbelievable to witness. Now, look at Man United's structure when Tottenham got the ball. If you look at where Mickey van der Ven started out his run, Man United are all over the shop. I don't know if they're pressing in a 4-1-4-1. I don't know if they're pressing in a 4-4-2. But the fact that they didn't even change anything tactically was mind-blowing. They might change personnel, but the personnel come in just done the exact same thing as who came off. It was mind-blowing. Look at this space Mickey van der Ven's got to move into. That space there is unbelievable. Now, what should have happened if Man United went out on the pitch, setting up it looked like they wanted to press in a 4-4-2, similar to what Chelsea did against Brighton. I get that. But it obviously wasn't working, because what would have been better, the fact that Tottenham played with 2 number 8s, was pressing in a 4-1-4-1. So you've always got that screen protector in front of that back line that can just move in tangent to which side the ball is on. If it's on the left-hand side, he'll cover that left half space. If it's on the right-hand side, he'll cover that right half space. Pretty much, he's not there to mark somebody. He's there to close the space and mark the space. That is exactly what Erik ten Hag should have changed to out of possession. Like, this is basics of football. Now, the fact that Mickey van der Ven had the audacity, he didn't even have the audacity because it was given to him on a plate, to move forward like he does. I can't get my head around this, what Man United are thinking. There's no pressure on the ball, there's no aggression, there's no tenacity. And then Dalot loses his mark at the back post. Like, in Dalot at that back post, just letting Brendan Johnson have a free open goal, he just let him run past him. Like, this is discipline 101. If Erik ten Hag doesn't come down on these players, then I'm lost for words, because this is the fundamentals of football. You might not play well. You might have a bad day at the office, but you work hard, you press, you play with energy, you give your all every time you go on that football pitch. Like, it's your last game. That's exactly what Man United should be doing, because they're going through a bad moment. How you get out of those bad moments is by just playing with energy, just aggression, just playing your way through these moments. Now, on contrast, let's look at Chelsea. Chelsea set the perfect example on how to play against somebody that is trying to play out from the back. Now, let me just show you this clip. Look at how Chelsea are pressing in numbers. Look, they're all in tune with each other. Look at Cole Palmer. He's already anticipating the next pass. They're closing the space, but not only that, closing the man, they're force Brighton into a mistake. So let's just go back and watch that again. Stop it here. Watch Cole Palmer here. He's looking, already looking. He knows where that pass is going to go. Look at Mani Noniweki. He wants to close that pass early. Fair enough, it goes in there. But who's there? Another body to stop it. And then the force a turnover. The force Brighton into a mistake. And that's just one clip. Now let's look at more. Chelsea are incredibly unlucky there. Look at Cole Palmer closing the space. Nicholas Jackson's already closing that. You've got your bank of 4 there. Turnover. That's because he's anticipating the pass. But if he doesn't make it, he's already closing the space there. And then Brighton lose possession, Chelsea through on goal. That's exactly what you need to do against a team that's pressing high. Chelsea done it brilliantly against Brighton. Again, let's look at this one. I said, this is a perfect clip. I said in my pre-match review, against Brighton, you need to press in a 4-4-2. I specifically said Cole Palmer needs to play pretty much as a centre-forward out of possession, because he needs to be alongside Brighton, Nicholas Jackson, because Brighton want to play out from the centre-backs. So if you can press those centre-backs early, you've got a high percentage of a high turnover. Now, what the other 4 need to do is play in a bank of 4-4-2, because that pretty much you go man for man and stop the supply. And Chelsea done this magnificently. And this is exactly how a team is meant to play as a unit. You can only play against teams that play out from the back if you play as a unit. If you play as individuals, you'll just get picked apart. And that's exactly what we're seeing with Manchester United yesterday. And this is exactly what I mean about high pressing as a unit. Now look at Nicholas Jackson and Cole Palmer here, and watch Endo Fernandez. Nicholas Jackson, he's already anticipating that. He's anticipating there, it goes into there, but he's already anticipating. Now, if we stop it there, look at the movement of Chelsea players here. There's your bank of 4, and there's your 2. He's stopped that supply. He's anticipating the ball going into there. He's ready to pounce on his touch. He's splitting those. So if it goes into there, he's ready to go. If it goes into there, it's ready to go. And he's stopping that supply into there and the goalkeeper. Eventually, you will win the ball. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Pressing is a unit. Now, we've seen none of that of Manchester United yesterday. And I haven't even got on to in possession, because in possession they were lackluster. But if Erik ten Hag hasn't got the basics and the fundamentals of a team structure in 3 years, I'm sorry, if it hasn't happened already, it's not going to happen at all. Now, I love this image of Chelsea. I absolutely love it, because discipline and structure, that's exactly what you want. Now, this is the basics of football, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at Chelsea here, setting up in a... Obviously, they've got the 4 there, defenders. They've got the 4 midfielders in a bank of 2. He's ready to press. He's ready to press. He's ready to press. He's ready to engage. He's ready to engage. He's ready. Brighton cannot simply play out. Now, this is exactly what Manchester United should have done against Tottenham, and they didn't. This is the basics of football, lads. So it's absolutely crazy that I've seen more tactical nous from Enzo Maresca in 9 games than I have from Erik ten Hag in 3 years. That is mind-blowing when you think about it. Now, there was no structure, discipline, or worth ethic. Now, the worth ethic, I'm giving that to the players. They need to go out there on that pitch and take accountability. And sometimes, when a game's not going your way, you think, oh, I'm just gonna sit and screen the back line for 5 minutes. I'm just gonna hold my position for 5 minutes. Let everybody else attack. Let's get compact just for 10 minutes and go through this period. But Man United were just all over the shop. Diego Dalot for Tottenham's opener. Not once was he goal side of his man. That is basic 101 fucking football. Stay goal side of your man. By goal side, what I mean is, let's say Brennan Johnson's running and the goal's here. Dalot needs to be this position, not here. You always need to see the number on the back of your man's shirt as well as the ball. Basic of football. Like, it's fucking crazy. Crazy how easy Man United were to play against. Baffles me. And this is why I think Enzo Maresca deserves a lot of credit. A lot of fucking credit. Because not only is he given an identity, he's adapting his identity to expose the opposition's weaknesses. Exactly like we're seeing against Brighton. That's what Erik ten Hag needs to do. And don't tell me these are bad players. Don't tell me, oh, Bruno Fernandes, yeah, right. Like, these are good players. These are good players. They just need a bit of fucking discipline and a bit of structure. Honestly, it annoys us, and I don't even support Man United. So imagine how Man United fans must feel. Like, that was shambolic. But take nothing away from Tottenham, because Tottenham exposed Man United, and they deserve the highest praise for that. And at least, see what you want about Tottenham's high line and Ange's reluctancy to change it. At least he's brought an identity. At least he's brought an identity. Now, the best managers adapt that identity. That's the difference. But at least he's brought structure, discipline, and identity. You can clearly see exactly what he was doing to expose Man United yesterday. Man United didn't know how to cope. Erik ten Hag did not know what to do. Despite him going down to 10 men, you cannot use that as an excuse, because this was happening before Bruno got sent off. So yeah, that's me rant over, guys. So again, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on another episode. Once again, I just want to say I appreciate all the support that you're giving us and sticking around and watching these videos. Until next time, guys, thank you very much.